Hi everyone. So a few weeks ago I decided to do a 10-day gut cleanse where I cut out refined carbs like rice, pasta, bread, flour, refined sugar and dairy. I still had natural sugar, so in the form of fruit. But yeah, I was thinking on when was the last time I did that, and it was a couple of years ago. And when I had finished that 10-day gut cleanse, I felt like so many benefits from just doing that 10-day cleanse. I felt like I was on the same page as my body. I didn't feel like I was controlled by what I was eating and all the emotions, the negative emotions attached with food. I was creative with eating healthily, trying new recipes and, doing healthy baking. And yeah, like I just felt that I was in a much better place in terms of my health and well-being, and I still could have those, I guess, cheat days without feeling guilty. But like everyone, those cheat days become cheat weeks and cheat months, and I found myself, at this place where I felt, I didn't feel good in myself, and so I thought it would be a good opportunity, since we're in lockdown, to just give it a go and try it out. So I did that, and I also filmed it because apparently that's what people like to see. And so here's my journey of my 10-day gut cleanse. Hope it sort of inspires you to have a closer look at what you eat and how it makes you feel, and just be more aware and mindful of the things you put into your body and the effects that it has on your health and well-being. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Okay, so it's day one of my 10-day gut cleanse. I decided to do this gut cleanse because there's a few reasons. Number one, I've had really bad skin for the last couple of months, and it sort of comes and goes, and I would have good skin for maybe 1 week and then it would break out again, and then it was just a vicious cycle, and I've just been really frustrated with it. So I decided to really look at what I was eating, to try and clean up and just make sure I was putting the right things into my body, because obviously your skin is highly affected by what you eat. You can see at the moment I've got some pimple patches on my new breakouts. They're amazing, by the way. Everyone should start using them. I got mine on Amazon. Anyway, I digress. Second reason is, this might be a bit too much information, but you know what? I want this to be an honest recount. So second thing is, of course, with skin health, digestive health is also closely linked to how your skin is doing, because if your digestion is working well, it's absorbing all the nutrients you're putting into your body, and it's processing it efficiently and correctly, and it gets rid of the waste. And when that system is not working well, then obviously your nutrients aren't getting absorbed, your waste is not getting expelled, and it all just becomes muddled up, and it manifests, for me, in my skin. So that's my second reason. Third reason is because I, as a practitioner, encourage people to eat a certain way or to change their diet. And of course it's really difficult, especially when you're cutting out dairy products, wheat products, sugar, refined carbs, really yummy things like cake, bread, pasta, rice, and all of that. But this is a way for me to understand and just, really live it and try the process out in a way that is doable and applicable to a lot of people. So yeah, that's my third reason why I want to be able to show people that it is possible, and everyone can do it, because I have a really weak willpower, and I really succumb to my cravings and temptations and all of that. So yeah, this is a good test for me, and hopefully people will find comfort in knowing that, you know, it can be really hard, but it's also, you know, possible. So yes, I'll check back in day 2. It's day 4 of my gut cleanse diet, and for some reason I decided to make char siu fan, which is a classic Cantonese dish. This is the roast pork, which looks so good. And I'm making my veggies here. But this dish is actually this dish is actually eaten with rice. And of course, I can't have any rice. So I've made rice for everyone else. This is my char siu fan without the fan / rice. Still good though. This is my snack. Okay, so it's day 5 and the cravings have finally hit. I went to the supermarket to look for my coconut yogurt because I've just been snacking on that nonstop, and I couldn't find my coconut yogurt, and so there were so many times where I almost grabbed for like chocolate, for like shortbread biscuits, for chips, you know, all the good stuff, and I didn't, so I'm proud of myself. And now I'm just going to make my cauliflower rice for tomorrow for lunch. So I just finished making my cauliflower rice. It's got pomegranate, carrot, cucumber, chorizo, and some nuts and seeds, 4-seed mix, and of course cauliflower. And I put smoked paprika, garlic salt, and cumin for that robust and earthy flavor. Fancy! So I just finished my shift at the hospital and I saw some garlic bread. This is my weakness, but thankfully he's eating it. Thank goodness it's strawberry season, because these guys I've been eating all day, every day. So good. So I'm on day 9 of my gut diet and it's going well. I have really strong cravings for, those are not mine, Asian food, and so of course I'm now watching videos of Asian food.
That was pretty quick to get there tomorrow.
Yes. Hello. am celebrating my last day of the diet with a picnic and being outdoors. Tuna salad, kale chips, apple and nuts. Lunch with a view.
That makes you want to feel sick. Did you get that in it?
Top of it. Actually try and stand up and go down on it. Sorry. But that sometimes, I did a barbecue like.
Hello, so it's day 10, my final day of the gut cleanse diet. Finally got there. And I just wanted to say a few things about what I've noticed in the last 10 days of having no added sugar, no refined carbs and dairy. So number one is that my sleep has been really good. For some reason, I didn't think that was, I mean, yeah, I just didn't expect that would change so much. So I've been falling asleep really easy and sleeping all the way through and not getting interrupted sleep, which was something that I sort of had on and off. My poos have been really regular, not to the point where it's like the same time every day, which is what I'm working towards. If you guys wanted to know that, but yes, that's sort of my ideal situation, is that, you know, my body has a routine in which it knows when to go, and you know, it's not an effort or it's not irregular. Third thing is my skin has cleared up a little bit. Like, I know that will take some time, so my plan is going forward, I'm going to introduce things slowly back into my diet. So in terms of refined carbs, to have whole grains instead. Bread and rice are my two sort of things that I normally eat, so I'm gonna go for the whole grain option. And then with sugar, the added sugar, just having those, I guess, cheat days, or days where I'm allowing myself to have added sugar in the form of like dessert, cake, ice cream, biscuits, all of that. Trying to limit that to like once or twice a week. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try and keep that up for a month and to see what other changes will be made. What other changes there will be in my body, and also if I can maintain like the good sleep and the regular poos. So yeah, I think in general, like, this gut cleanse has been really doable. It's very important, of course, to have you know, the people that you live with, you have members of your family on board, so that they hold you accountable, but they also understand that, you know, you're eating this way for a certain reason, and they support you with it. And of course, it would be better or best if they could do it with you. That hasn't been the case for me, because nobody wants to give up refined carbs, but you know, they've all been really accommodating and understanding, and you know, they've changed the way they've cooked meals and had, you know, prepared foods because of the way I chose to eat the last 10 days. So that was really helpful and easy for me. So I guess the real challenge will be me going back to eating normally, or less restricted, and you know, having to make those decisions and plan my meals in advance to say, okay, I'm having you know, rice for dinner today. I should try to not have rice for lunch as well, so I'm not having refined carbs, you know, at every meal. But yeah, I will check in about a month's time and let you guys know how I go.